The main riff for Dublin and Ecstasy starts off on the G string. We'll play 7, 7, 5. We're then going to hit 7 again, slide up to 9, back down to 7, pull off to 5. And then finish on the 7th fret of the D string. So we have 7, 7, 5, 7, slide, pull off 7 on the D. For the second part of the riff, we start off on 5 on the G string. We're going to play this 4 times. And then hammer onto 7 on the 4th hit, back to 5 on the G, and kind of roll up to the 5th fret on the D string there. Okay, so the first riff, and the second riff, and this is played on repeat. For the other guitar part in this song, we're kind of playing between a D minor 7 chord and a C chord throughout the entire verse, and most of the song actually. So the D minor 7 chord is the first finger bar on the 10th fret and the third finger on the 12th fret of the A string. Then we go down to the C chord, that's the first finger bar on the 8th fret, third finger 10th fret of the A, pinky finger 10th fret of the D, and the second finger on the 9th fret of the G string. So the main thing that's happening whilst we're strumming along with these chords throughout the verse is after the first kind of riff, we've got this little riff that comes in here, kind of after the first main riff, and that's played using this D minor 7 shape. So all we do is add the pinky finger to the 13th fret of the B string, and we're going to pick B, E, B, E, B, E, B, G. So we don't have to move or anything, we just pick there, B, E, B, E, B, E, B, G. And then when we go to the C chord, we play the second riff, and we've got the down, down, and leave it to ring. And that's a very kind of prominent rhythm that's played after the second riff. So if we were playing both of the parts at the same time, you'd have the first guitar, and then the second guitar, then the first guitar, and the second guitar, like that. And to finish off on the kind of verse parts, there's always, after we repeat it a few times, we go down from a D minor, C, to an A minor. And we kind of also slide down with the kind of main guitar as well, from 5 to 2 on the D string. For the chorus chords, we do have a different chord progression. It's F over C, so it's essentially an F chord really, just without the bar. So we've got third finger, third fret of the A string, pinky finger, third fret of the D, second finger, second fret of the G, first finger, first fret of the B string. We've got 2 full bars of this chord, before we go to an A minor chord, and then a C chord. So it's 2 bars of F over C, 1 bar of A minor, 1 bar of C, and then we come in with the third riff in this song. So for the third riff, we've got 7 on the D, jump it up to 5 on the B, back to 7 on the D, and then 5, 7 on the D. So then 5 on the B, 7, 5, 7 on the D. And then again, 5 on the B, 7, 5, 7 on the D string. Then the next time we do change, we go 5 on the B, 7, 5 on the D, but instead of going back to 7 on the D here, we go up to 5 on the G string. So it goes. Then we'll do pretty much the same thing, 5 on the B, 7, 5 on the D, back to the 5 on the G, and we'll repeat that twice as well. Okay, so coming out of that kind of last riff, last time we go back to 7 so we can kind of start the riff again. Slowly we have 7, 5, 7 ending. Repeat. Repeat. Different ending. Last time we go back to the 7 and then repeat from there throughout the kind of third part of the song. There's also a 4th riff in the song played entirely on the G string for the main kind of part of it. It goes 7. And then we hit it 4 times, pulling off to 5. And then we're going to hit the 5 3 more times, sliding down to 4. Then we'll hit 4 3 more times, sliding down to 2, and we'll hit the 2 twice more. So So we've got 7, 5, 4, 2, repeat. We'll then go down to the D string at the 3rd fret and play this 4 times, pulling off to the 2nd fret. And play that 3 more times, pull off to open, play that 3 times before hammering back onto 2, and then hitting that twice. So 3, and then we'll play 3 on the D again, pulling off to 2, and then this time instead of hammering onto the open second, from open to 2nd fret on the D, we just go to 3rd fret on the A string, play that 3 times. So the ending there. And the whole thing.